You know the difference between the truth and a lie?
Yes.
Okay, genius, break it down for me.
A lie is something you make up. The truth is what actually happened.
If I told you this was an elephant, would that be the truth or a lie?
That's a lie.
Now, why don't you look over at this handsome gentleman over here? If I told you my court officer was a short, fat, fall guy, would that be the truth or a lie?
Definitely a lie.
Sorry. Now, if I told you that the judge in this case is a young, beautiful woman, would that be the truth or a lie?
That's the truth.
Very smart, boy. Have you been selling candy? That's either a yes or a no.
No.
Why?
Unfortunately, since he maliciously slandered me on social media with the video he put up, all orders have completely ceased. I have lost thousands of dollars in projected profits.
Well, listen, you weren't making thousands of dollars because if you were making were making thousands of dollars, you wouldn't have needed a loan for rent. Where is the ATV?
I sold it to a friend.
The name of the friend. And the phone number of this friend?
I don't have that on me.
That's too bad. Where do you live?
Omaha, Nebraska.
You want to get home?
Yeah.
Then get me the name of the friend. Do you understand? Easy. I don't believe that you sold it. Do you really understand? I sort of resent it, Mr. Humphrey, when somebody writes in an answer. She's just bitter that she no longer has a boy toy. I don't owe her anything. I look at you, and if I had to put a picture in the dictionary next to what a boy toy looked like, you would be an antonym. That's kind of a fancy word out there. You have to know what an antonym is. It means just the opposite of what the word is.
Your Honor?
What?
Not to interrupt you, but me and Jeffrey have had a
Jeffrey and?
Oh, Jeffrey and I have had an ongoing relationship since 2013, year.
Well, Miss Williams, that would be foolish of you, because since 2013, he's made 2 children with the defendant. And Jeffrey's very fast. I mean, he goes to college here, he goes to online school, then he goes to Indiana State University. So actually, you don't want to tell me that you had had an ongoing on and off relationship with him since 2013, because he and the defendant were clearly involved in a relationship that you should have known about. At that time, senior management team gathered to discuss and determine it was necessary, based upon employee protocol, to place the employee on administrative unpaid leave. Do you understand what your daughter did? Do you understand what your daughter did?
Yes, but she didn't do that.
You mean somebody took her phone?
No,
it's been copied. Do you mean somebody took her phone?
No.
Just coincidentally? Is that what you want me to believe?
No.
You want this brain to believe that? That somebody took her phone. That's a cell phone? Mm-hmm. Yeah. Somebody took her cell phone and called the employment of her ex-boyfriend and stated to them that he had numerous criminal charges pending against him, and then returned her cell phone to her? Is that what you want me to believe, Mr. Massaro?
No.
Is this what you want this person?
No.
Look at this face. Tell me why your disability benefits were cut off last year.
That has nothing to do with this case.
Oh, it has everything to do with this case. It has everything to do with your last answer. Because when I ask you, well, you paid money to GC, and you start dancing around because if you were paid $25,000 to GC a project, even though you paid other people, then you committed fraud on the federal government. They're going to come looking for you. It has everything to do with this case. You want to tell me why your disability was stopped, if it was?
It had nothing to do with my case with him.
Really? Your case is dismissed. You may be hustling for a long time, Miss Smith, but you don't hustle me. Great. I knew I would find out quickly who I was dealing with. Who are you?
His girlfriend.
His girlfriend? You have another girlfriend. You people must be idiots. He has a felony domestic violence where he got $50,000 bail. What are you doing? Are you people out of your mind? Are you just dull-witted? $50,000 bail. Do you know how badly it must have been alleged that he hurt this former girlfriend? Do you have any clue? Duh. You see the person who's standing to your right?
Yes.
Who is that?
My mom.
10 years from now, you think she's still going to be your mother?
Yes.
You see the guy sitting to your left?
Yes.
10 years from now, you won't remember his face. So what makes you think you're not responsible for the vet bill?
Because I don't believe I am. I mean, my cat wasn't on a leash. There is no leash law in California.
Well, you choose to let your cat outside, and cat doesn't have to be on a leash. That doesn't mean you're not responsible.
But doesn't she have...
that just means if you choose to let your cat outside, and if you choose to let it walk without a leash, if it goes over to a baby in a carriage,
Correct.
jumps up on a carriage,
Correct.
and scratches the baby's eyes out, you're
Of
going to
course
be
not.
responsible.
Absolutely.
You're going to be responsible, even though there's no cat leash law. You're responsible. Your responsibility.
I respectfully don't agree.
Well, I don't
because
care what you agree with. I mean, did you go to an accredited law school?
No, I didn't.
Did you go to any law school?
No.
Then I'm telling you what the law is. Okay, I am going to give your sister 5 days from today's date. She can come to the house with a moving container and pick up her property with a police escort.
Yes, ma'am.
I will prepare the order.
There's nothing left there.
Well, if there's nothing left, then get a small container. That's my order. Everything else is dismissed. Thank you.
You won't be in that house either. You won't be in the house.
Whatever, Stacy.
Ma'am, step out this way, ma'am.
Where's the contractor at? I bust you, dude, yeah.
Ma'am, step out,
Where's
ma'am.
the contractor at? And I will be out there.
Step out, step out.
Bye,
Yeah.
Stacy.
Bye. You won't be in there.
Have a good life.
Nobody can live in that house.
I would like to know why you thought that it was appropriate to dock his pay for her accident.
No, my agreement was, as I walked away, is if you want to pay off Kaylin's balance, which was $600 and some at that point, then you can continue to drive. So I left. Then he started taking runs. He kept driving. So that was our agreement.
How much did you withhold from his pay?
Nothing. He's been paid in full.
Okay.
He did. I mean, I was taking 50%, but he called me and threatened me, said it was illegal.
It is.
Well,
it's a larceny.
Well,
I don't care. It's a well.
I didn't larceny
You're not a lawyer.
anything.
Are you
I
a
cleaned up
lawyer?
my yard.
I don't. Are you a lawyer?
No, ma'am.
I'm telling you, it's a larceny. It's the same thing. Let's say it wasn't a basketball, and it was a 4-carat engagement ring that you found on your lawn.
Yes, ma'am.
And you took it and you took it inside. And the person said, oh, gee, I know I dropped it. It had to be here. Came up, knocked at your door and said, do you have my 4-carat engagement ring? And you said, yes, I do. It was on my lawn, and you can't have it back.
But I had several balls.
I don't care.
I mean, a 4-carat
Now
ring
you're
is
playing-
totally different than several balls.
You're playing with me.
You have a driver's license?
Suspended.
Did you have a good license on that day that you drove the car?
I did not.
Why was it suspended?
I have unpaid parking tickets, and I failed to appear port.
On whose car?
Oh, sorry.
Which car did you have unpaid parking tickets?
And before I was be able to drive.
What?
Yeah, I had a license before when I was trying.
I asked you on what car did you have parking tickets?
On my mom's car.
That's a lie. They wouldn't suspend your license if you had parking tickets on your mother's car.
Yeah, because I failed to appear court.
What difference does it make? They were parking tickets. It goes to the car, not to the driver.
Well, that's...
Yeah.
Did you receive any rent? This is all crossed out. This is all crossed. This is not a check.
It's the carbon copy of the check, Your Honor.
No, it isn't. No, it isn't at all. It's a carbon copy of nothing. It's a carbon copy of something that you wrote yesterday. What's next? February.
Okay, well, I have a carbon copy also for $375 that I wrote to
That
Ryan
you wrote
for
yesterday.
rent.
Go ahead. I want to see a canceled check. You know what a canceled check is from a bank?
I do not.
How old are you?
32.
Well, if you're 32 years old, you should know what a canceled check is from a bank. Go.
Is that the same
Next.
as a
Next.
check? Okay.
Next. What do you do for a living?
I do security at Kaiser.
Who do you live with?
I live by myself.
And you were arrested
Yes.
when?
May 2017.
And it was a serious charge.
Yes.
Had you ever been arrested before?
No.
Have you ever been arrested since May of 17?
No.
But the charge in May of 17 was murder.
It was attempted murder.
When you were arrested, everybody sort of rallied around you because you were a good kid.
Yeah.
including your brother.
Yes.
How much was your bail?
It was 1.2 million, then it was dropped down to 300,000, then 250,000, and the charges were dropped down to assault with a firearm.
What happened with that case?
It was dismissed.
It was an outright dismissal?
Well, I'm not clear what that means exactly.
That means that you didn't plead guilty to something. The district attorney dismissed all the charges.
Oh, yes.
And when you were arrested in May, how long were you held?
For a week.
Must have been frightening.
Well, yeah.
Not?
Yeah, it was, yeah.
Must have been. I want you to tell me how the stone got in that diamond.
It was from my ex-husband, who's now deceased, God rest his soul, and I took it from this diamond.
May I see it?
Yeah. The other diamond is my mother's diamond.
And was that in 2011?
Yes. My daughter was the jeweler at the time.
It's a slightly larger stone. So it came out of this ring.
Correct. Yes.
Put in this setting.
Yes.
That he paid for.
Yes.
He paid for the setting.
The setting only.
Right. He didn't pay for the diamond. Do you understand?
No.
Well, I'm telling you, he didn't pay for the diamond.
I received the diamond 12 New Year's. I received the diamond. I'm in the middle of this.
Well, let him buy you his own diamond. This is her diamond. The dog didn't make it. You can sit down, sir. So, you were in a big rush that day. You lied to the police. Either you lied to the police or you lied to me, Miss Clemens. Either you lied to the police or you lied to me. Which one?
I lied to the police.
Oh, that was the wrong. That was the wrong answer. The police aren't going to like to hear that. That you gave a false statement to the police. The police aren't going to like to hear that.
I know that this is a dog, and you're not particularly attached to. You may like it, you may like animals, but this is a dog. I assume you like your 5-year-old.
Of course.
I just assume you like your 5-year-old.
I love my kids. Yeah,
I'm sure
absolutely.
you do. I have a whole bunch of things that are plastered here about dogs on that list that have killed children, little children, 3, 4, 5 years old, 1 4-year-old in Michigan last week, that have never been violent before, never just turned down a dime. And what I said to somebody yesterday, and I'm going to repeat it to you, because you don't look like a bad person. You make a choice with regard to what kind of animal you select to have as a pet. Your children do not have that choice.
Who was late coming to court today?
It wasn't
Who was
me.
late?
It was Gabby.
I was late.
Why?
I was confused on the times that I was supposed to be here. It's
How
a new
could you
city,
be confused?
so it's a different time zone.
I'm just curious. You flew here from where?
From New York.
Well, of course, if it's a different time zone.
I've never flown to the West Coast in my life.
So what?
I'm sorry. I apologize, Yana.
She's always confused.
Okay. I thought you said you'd never been arrested before.
I haven't. I just had a warrant. I didn't know I had a warrant. Then it got brought up when I got arrested out here.
What was the warrant for?
Residential house burglary.
What do you do?
I'm a server. I've worked in food service since I was 16 years old.
What are you doing with him?
Sorry, I'm not trying to get emotional. I was really vulnerable when I met him. That's all I can really tell you. Because I realize I don't realize why I was with him at all.
You told him that you were terminating your lease-to-own arrangement. This is what I read in your complaint. And they had been paying rent of how much, sir?
$950 a month.
And you told him, according to you, this is your complaint, that you were raising their rent to $1,200 a month, effective immediately, correct?
Yes.
And if they didn't like that, you were also modifying the purchase price of the house to $175,000, which was the going rate for the house at the time.
Correct.
Are you out of your mind?
No.
Are you nuts? I mean, I read it and I said, what is wrong with this woman?
How many times did you go into Mr. Bauer's basement?
Once.
Oh, I should think real hard. How many times did you go into Mr. Bauer's basement?
Once.
You understand that it's easier if you don't make up the story, because if you make up the story, you have to have a good memory, because you have to keep it in your mind. If you tell the truth, you don't have to have a good memory, because it's just what happened. Do you understand?
Yes.
How many times were you in the basement?
At least 5.
It was only one day.
Okay, you can sit down now. When I'm asking questions, you don't interfere. So, either you're calling your son a liar.
No, he does.
Last a second. Well, he says he was in the building only once, but he was in the basement at least 5 times. That's what he said. And you said only once. You weren't there.
And she said to you nobody else was supposed to drive the car?
Yes.
And she said she didn't want any other kids in the car?
I don't know.
You don't know. Did she tell you she didn't want you to drive out of state?
No.
No. Did she tell you to be careful?
All the time.
Well, when she let you drive her car, what were the rules, if any, that she gave you?
There was not. I don't recall. Just be careful and don't hit nothing.
Well, that's good advice. Well, on what date did you hit something?
Maybe last. I don't recall.
Miss Hector, is she acting for me today, or is this what her attitude is?
This is it.
Then I wouldn't have let her have a car. Why did you let that
Thought
attitude
she was
have
more
a car?
responsible.
You mean when she was asking for the car? Because now she's acting like an idiot.
Right. When she was asking for the car, I didn't get none of this attitude.
I mean, did she ever give you this attitude, or
No.
is it just me?
Judges has to just be you.
Yeah, well, I have that effect on people sometimes. They get stupid, you know. They're smart outside, they come in here, and they leave their brains at the exit sign.
Right.
Pay him back for the ticket. It didn't work out. Pay him back for the ticket. Nobody likes to be made a fool out of, and you are slippery. I mean, I'm getting such slippery feelings from this, which doesn't tell the whole story. You had not met this man. You called him complaining. He says crying. You say no, but I was expected at the meeting for my daughter, who's an actress. I was expected, and you didn't have the money. And that's really why you reached out to him.
No.
You had never met the man. You had never met the man.
No, ma'am, I had not.
And then you met him.
Yes.
And then after this, you met him.
I did.
And he said he liked you.
And I said I liked him.
And you said, I liked you. And then he said, well, we like each other. Would you take down your dating profile from the internet?
And I
according to
said-
your answer was, no, I'm going to leave up my profile for a while.
That's not what I said.
Well, let's see.
What I said was that I didn't want to remove it.
That's what I
would
just said.
place it.
You pay $1,200 a month rent. You have currently 3 tenants who pay you, according to you, $300 a week.
Correct.
What I want to know is, are they therefore paying you $300 for 1 week a month, or $300 a week and they only work 1 week a year, or do they pay you $1,200 a month?
They are to pay me $300 per week, but if they want to pay up front, they can. But it's $300 per week.
You didn't answer me. I'm going to throw your case out in
Oh.
1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. That divorce has been going on for how long?
Since 2012. We're still waiting on him to respond. He was present in court. The judge told him to respond, and he still hasn't.
Since 2012?
Yes,
What
ma'am.
what is wrong with you?
That's not true,
Stand
Your
up.
Honor.
Stand up. No.
There's a docket number in
Judge.
here.
Your last name is?
Reese.
You don't have to stand so close to your mother at your age. What's taken you 7 years to respond to plaintiff's divorce papers? Don't make up a story.
Not gonna make up a story.
Just tell me direct.
I petitioned for divorce in 2012 when I was in the military, Your Honor.
And she didn't respond?
No, we had to close it because Texas didn't have jurisdiction, and when they found out that me and the kids had been in California for more than 90 days, him and Carol had to cancel their claim, and he was present. And like I said, if you pull up the docket number,
Just a
you can
second.
see he was there.
Now, if I call your father is not going to know the story that he just told me, and I'm going to ask him one question, and that is, did you drive your daughter and the 3 children and her fiancé home Christmas time? What is your father going to tell me?
Yes.
That he did?
Yes.
Fine. Let's get his phone number.
That's not necessarily true, okay? It's not necessarily true. I had to...
Sit down. See how easy it is?
Okay.
You see how easy it is? Let me tell you something, Nicholas.
Yes, ma'am.
10 minutes ago, you said to me you haven't worked in 2 years because you're waiting for shoulder surgery on both of your shoulders.
Yes.
Now you're telling me that you needed an awful lot of strength to
Well-
pull this window down. You were the one who pulled the window down, and you do all the maintenance around the house.
Yeah, lightweight.
You want to tell me why you can't work?
I mean, honestly, I have...
No, I want you to be dishonest with me.
No.
I want you to look at this face, and I want you to be dishonest with me.
You and your wife don't look like 2 stupid people.
We're not, no.
And you're pretty well dressed. You're wearing expensive sneakers. You're wearing nice looking shoes. And if the 2 of you were dumb enough to move into a house that was in total disrepair, I'm speaking. If the 2 of you were dumb enough to move into a house that you describe as being in total disrepair, then you give a totally different impression of seeing the 2 of you. You 2 looked like 2 reasonable, working citizens Put your hand down. So, I may have been wrong. Maybe you are stupid. Because only stupid people live with their children and dogs in a dilapidated dog or dogs in a dilapidated piece of property. Only stupid people do that. So either you are smart-looking people who are really stupid but give the wrong impression, or this story is full of baloney.
Mr. Harper, you and the defendant met on a website and had several conversations and decided to meet. And meeting at your homes was not possible for whatever reason, so you decided to meet at a hotel.
Correct.
On what date?
Roughly, I believe it was the 9th.
Of what?
Of...
I have 12 options. What's...
Okay. Well, then, how about we go with October?
No, how about you just tell me what date this happened
Okay,
on?
October, ma'am.
Of what year?
2019. Sorry, 2019.
What was the name of the hotel?
I don't remember.
Where was it located?
It was in Salt Lake City, Utah.
What time did you get there?
We first actually met up at about 12:30.
In the morning?
In the afternoon.
Did you meet downstairs or upstairs?
Oh, okay, downstairs.
So you went up to the room together?
Yes, correct.
Who paid for the room?
She did on her card with the thought that I would
No thought.
Okay.
No thought. Who paid for the room?
She did, and I paid her back.
Oh, no. That's not what you said here. Tell me who you are.
I am Brittany Garcia. I am Carlos Navarez's kid's mother.
You are whose mother?
Carlos Navarez, which is his brother. His
Is that you?
Witness. I'm his kid's mother.
You're his child's mother?
Yeah.
Because what I thought I heard you say was, I'm his mother. I looked and I said, no. I'll have whatever she's having. Tell me what you're doing to take care of the dog.
I do everything I can for my dog. My dog comes first. My rent comes first, obviously, but then my dog comes second.
Just a second. How do you pay your rent if you don't work?
Because I have interviews and I have money saved up.
You pay your rent from interviews? I never heard anything so ridiculous
I
in
have
my
interviews
life.
coming up for money, and I have money saved.
Sorry. Listen, when you make an error in judgment by selling a dog to a teenage fool, sometimes you have to live with that guilt.
I understand.
I mean, did
made
you
a
listen to
big
this
mistake,
answer?
And I would
did
do
you listen to this
anything to
answer? I get my money from interviews. And I have interviews coming up, and that's how I pay my rent, from interviews. And
Your Honor.
America, big trouble. Perfect hair. We're done.
How old is your son?
37.
Time that he was not a deadbeat and took care of his own children. It's time.
He's only in arrears because he was in prison for 5 years.
What does he get? What does he get? A Warren fan? Why do you get a reward for that? Then he should have been out twice as much.
He pays child support plus only 25 towards arrearage, so it's hard to get it paid down.
You make children, you're supposed to take care of them. And you don't get a break when you're in jail. You're in jail because you did something yourself. It's not as if you got a disease, if you had serious surgery, you couldn't work. You did something wrong.
I don't feel like I owe her any.
I don't care
owe her anything because I didn't ask her.
I actually don't care what you feel. I actually don't care what you feel. You're 43 years old, you have children, you have an elderly mother who still works to support herself. Take care of your business, your children. You made them, you enjoyed making them. You look as if you enjoy taking care of yourself. Take care of yourself. Your mother's not asking you to take care of her. But if she uses a credit card, not savings, to help you out, and she has to pay back that credit card, that's your responsibility.
But when I
Got
tell
it?
her repeatedly.
Girl, got it, girl? So you went over to your kid sister's house because you thought she was fooling around with your boyfriend, who confessed to you that he was fooling around with your sister.
Right.
By the way, what did you say or do to your boyfriend?
Well, that's a different story. We got into it before I went over there. But at the end of the day, that's my sister, so I would have took more from her. So that's why I went to go confront her.
Well, that's true. So you expect nothing from your boyfriend so
Well,
that you're not disappointed.
I was more than disappointed with him, but I was more disappointed with her because that's my sister.
I don't disagree with you. I think that that's probably logical, that you would expect more from your sister than you would do from a boy. Because how old are you?
24.
No morals. They think with a different organ than most people. I thought you said you'd never been arrested before.
I haven't. I just had a warrant. I didn't know I had a warrant. Then it got brought up when I got arrested out here.
What was the warrant for?
Residential house burglary.
What do you do?
I'm a server. I've worked in food service since I was 16 years old.
What are you doing with him?
Sorry, I'm not trying to get emotional. I was really vulnerable when I met him. That's all I can really tell you. Because I realize I don't realize why I was with him at all.
She hadn't been paid in 6 months.
I realized that.
Well, why in the world would she incur a vet bill from somebody who was a deadbeat?
Well, okay.
I mean,
I'm not
this
arguing,
is a business.
but
This is a business.
I realize
so
that.
she's been taking care of your animal for 6 months without getting paid. The animal is injured. There's no question she didn't injure the animal. She notified you right away, and you say, I give you my permission to call a vet and incur further bills on my behalf.
No, I was going to assume the bill.
How does she know that?
I told her that.
You agreed by contract to pay her for boarding.
Me and my ex-boyfriend did, yes.
No, you did.
Who did this to my car? Because I have no known enemies, Judy. I don't have any people.
No, we're not friends.
Okay.
Listen to me. We're
Your
not
Honor.
friends, you and I.
Okay.
Do you understand?
Yes.
Great.
I have no known enemies, Your Honor.
Don't you know 3 strikes you're out? He already has children with 2 other women that he's not taking care of, that he's not loyal to, that he's not faithful to. What in the world makes you think you're different? What makes you think you're different? You're not different. He supports the other 2 because they take it out of this check. I guarantee you, if I ask the lady who has his oldest child whether he gives her $200 every time he sees her, she was going to say, what?
Why do you send her this nasty text?
Well, I felt like we had a new contract that she
I
had
don't
agreed.
care what you feel. What your feelings are unimportant to me. Where did you grow up?
Oklahoma.
Oklahoma. I didn't think they did all that, my feelings in Oklahoma. Here they do a lot of feelings in California.
Yeah, I was in bed sleeping, and apparently.
What time?
I assume probably 2 or 3 in the morning, something like that. And basically, I heard pounding on the door, sound like someone was kicking in her door. My wife.
He heard pounding at the door.
Correct.
And
I had no idea what was going on, so my wife runs downstairs. In the meantime,
Judge Atlantis, 2 o'clock in the morning, you hear pounding at the door, you had no idea what was going on, and your wife went down to answer the door?
Yes.
My kind of guy.
This can happen again. And she's still my kid. I love her.
So what'd you sue her for?
Because I want my money.
Just a second.
And that money was like a side account that my husband didn't know about.
Just a second.
And I had to tell him because the money disappeared. And so, you have emergency accounts for yourself on the side. Yes, you do. You do. Not you, I'm just saying.
A second. I have a big emergency account. That's all mine. He's an idiot. Do you understand? You want to hook your star to an idiot? Good for you. Put your hand down. I believe her. Let's not try to make you look any more foolish than you already are. You got a loser for a boyfriend. You listen to the rubbish that he's talking, and you react to it because he knows how to push your buttons. And he's a liar and a cheat. Don't you get that? And as a result of that, there was already an altercation 8 months before where windows got broken and the police were called. I mean, what kind of thing is that for what apparently is an intelligent woman? Forget him. He's a piece of nothing. It's not her fault that Famous chooses to have another fiancé.
Okay.
Okay, if he is a piece of dirt and you want to continue to surround yourself with dirt and have more children with him knowing that he has someone else, that's your problem. You have female children or all boys?
I have 3 boys.
Good for you. You have 3 boys. Well, I hope that you, in your heart, don't hope that any of your 3 bullies turn out to be like their father. So you were speeding at 127 miles per hour, drunk, got slapped with a DUI. And Miss Campbell still bailed you out. She co-signed your freedom. Where were you even working back then?
I was not employed at the time.
What were you doing?
I would just do little side jobs with my friends to make a little money on the side, and I was applying places.
What are you doing now?
I do landscaping for the city.
So you have a job now?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay, great. How much do you make?
Approximately $600 a week.
They're coming to garnish home wages for your bail, for your drunk driving at 127 miles an hour. Why do you think she should be responsible for that?
Because I believe Miss Campbell shouldn't have wanted me to come pick her up when I was that intoxicated.
So let me understand this. Your mom's a teacher and still raising your kids, 2 grown adults doing nothing but making babies, and she's the one paying for it all. I'm just trying to figure this out. Do you understand how ridiculous that sounds to me? What's more ridiculous is that the 2 of you are fighting over him. Because this is a case of an assault. As if he was some sort of a prize. We're done. Thank you.
Wait, Your Honor. I have a countersuit.
We are done.
I have a countersuit.
I know you do. And I just said to you, we are done.
But I have a police report
We
here.
are, I read your counterclaim. We are done.
What about my police report?
We are done. Did you hear
But
what I
this-
said?
Yes.
Take your wife. We're done.